Attitude of Gratitude, day number 16 in full effect. I had to make up a day, so now we're doubling it up. But Attitude of Gratitude, day number 16. Let's get into why the Attitude of Gratitude. Why are we doing this? Why did I say that I wanted to share this with you guys? I did it on last year. And when I say I did the first 30 days of Attitude of Gratitude, and last year did 5 things. This year I'm doing 3, and I'm asking people to join me. And you can definitely join the live if you want. Make sure you message so you can get the link, and you'll be able to be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube live, sharing those 3 things that you are grateful for with others, so that they can then see what you're grateful for, and maybe they are grateful for the same things, but we want to usher in those things that we want for ourselves. And why the Attitude of Gratitude, which gets us into the reason why we're doing it. Number 1 is to improve your mood and mental awareness. If you are looking to improve your mood and mental awareness, let's focus on the things that are positive. Let's focus on the things that we can be grateful for versus the things that we got going on that are not so great for us. And the second reason why the Attitude of Gratitude is to increase your self-awareness. This helps you to get to know yourself better when you are practicing the Attitude of Gratitude. But the third and most important reason to me of why to do it is to attract more of what we focus on. So let's start focusing on the positive things in life so that we can attract more things that are positive in our life. And why? Well, we consistently give attention to grows. So if you're consistently giving attention to things that are positive, you're going to consistently get positive things to happen to you in your life. So what do we want more of? It could be peace. It could be joy. It can be abundance. It could be alignment. It can be better health. It could be financially, better finances, but focus on the things you have, like the things that you're being blessed with, so that way you can have more things to be blessed with. The 3 things, let's get into the 3 things that I am grateful for on today. And you can definitely share those 3 things that you are grateful for on today, or you can jot them down if you are not a public person and you don't want to share in public, or you can type them in the comments so that other people can see it, and it may be something that they didn't realize that they should be grateful for in addition to you being grateful for it. So they like, oh man, I took that for granted. I'm grateful for that too. I am grateful for the teachers that were tough on me as a child, because they were tough on me as a child. That made me work harder to achieve the goal. And one story in particular sticks out to me is when I was in the 6th grade, and one of my teachers wanted me to come to summer school just so that she could have the pleasure of being my teacher. And I didn't know why she wanted me to do that. And my parents decided, like, yeah, you can go to summer school for the summer, even though I didn't need to. But I went to summer school that summer, and it was like everything that we did, I got graded at a much like higher standard than everybody else. So let's just say 5 wrong was like a D or F, 5 wrong on a quiz. And I got 2 wrong and I got an F. And I was like, how did they get 5 wrong and they got a D and I got 2 wrong and I got an F? She was like, oh, because I expect more out of you. You shouldn't have any wrong. I was like, whoa, that's very high expectations. And I'm just saying, and for summer school, for real, I don't even want to be here. So, but I was a competitor. So by me being competitive, I was not going to let this defeat me. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go for the 0 wrong because I like to see hundreds on my paper. So in that, what I did was I leveled up. Instead of complaining about being graded at a higher standard, at a more like I was, being pushed to my limits. So I appreciated that, as I got older, because I started having that attitude of making sure that I'm doing better than what's expected so that I can get more. So I appreciated that a lot. And the second thing that I'm grateful for on today is I am grateful for the people who doubted me. So those people that vocally doubted me, and I was like, you know what? And I think that is all competitiveness. Not so much that, sometimes it's okay, if you don't make the mark. But when you know you can do something and somebody tell you can't do it, then you like, watch this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to show, you're going to see, and especially when I ran track and people doubted me. I was like, don't worry about it because you're going to be eating my nuts. Don't worry about it because you're going to be wondering why I got a ribbon or a medal and you didn't. And I'm willing to put the work in. So when people doubt you, the thing that I noticed about me, I don't know, did you notice the same thing? But I, I tend to put a little bit more work in than I would. It makes me to go that extra mile. It makes me take a little bit more. Like, nah, I could stop right here, but I'm gonna keep going because I need more reps. I need to run one more mile to make sure that when I get to that race, I'm not winded. My body is doing what it's supposed to do. And I'm coming in first place because who wants to be? Don't nobody remember who came in second. Let's be real. They don't remember who came in second. So I want to be first. So in order to have that type of attitude, to make sure that I'm pushing it and that I'm taking it, I'm reaching my peak, my highest level, putting my all into something, making sure that I'm not short and changing myself. I'm grateful for the people who doubted me because it makes me not give up on myself. It makes me not procrastinate when I would procrastinate. It makes me go that extra mile when I would say, you know what, I did enough for today. It makes me do that. So that's why I'm grateful for the people who doubted me. And the third thing that I am grateful for today, and which I talked about quite a bit already, is I'm grateful for playing sports. Why am I grateful for playing sports is because in being I'm gonna go back to one sport that I did for a long time, and I started in grade school doing it. I was a cheerleader. So, in being a cheerleader, what being a cheerleader showed you was no matter what you do, when it's time to cheer, you got to put your game face on. So, you could be sad, you could be going through something, you could, stub your toe, you could have not got a good grade on a quiz, you could have, whatever going on. You could be doubting yourself. You could not be feeling, cute today. But when it's time to hit the stage, when it's time to perform, it's going to be all smiles. You're going to put your game face on. So that's what being in sports, that sport in particular taught me how to put my game face on. It taught me how to smile more. And if you know anything about smiling, you know that it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown, and it looks better on you. So if you want those frown lines in your face, then keep on frowning. But if you want to smile, it takes less muscles and it looks better on you. And the more you smile, and we talking about attracting more of what we focus on, the more you smile, the more you are going to attract people that smile, the more you're going to attract people that are happy, that are jovial. You're going to attract those people because you smile. So if you didn't learn anything else today, if you ain't got nothing else to be grateful for, be grateful for the fact that you can still plaster one of these things on your face, and it's called a smile, and it's easy. You ain't got to pay no extra to do that. See, just smile. Practice smiling each day, and I promise you, smile at the right person, and it's gonna change your life because you're gonna attract somebody that's going to want to make sure what's it to that person that's smiling all the time. You could have just, got on a bus and your bus card didn't work. You could have just gotten a flat tire. But in all things that you do and go through, it's a reason why. But that smile, I promise you, it's going to attract the things that you want. If you're going to attract more people that like to smile, you're going to attract more happier people. So if you didn't get anything else to be grateful for on today, be grateful that you can still smile. And it don't matter how many teeth you missing, still smile because you can. And God gave you a reason to when He woke you up this morning. He gave you a reason to smile because you're still here. You still get the opportunity to be a blessing to somebody else and to be blessed by somebody else. And it's easier to bless somebody that got a smile on their face than a frown. And I ain't even gonna frown because I don't want no frown lines. You know how I am about that skin. So make sure you're drinking your water so that your skin looks great because we hydrate from the inside out. And I want to make sure that you have healthy hair, skin, and nails each and every day. And make sure you're doing your skincare routine. And if you don't know about it, make sure you message us so we can help you to find out what your skin type is and do your skincare routine, give you your skincare routine so that your skin is looking the way that you want it to look each and every day when you look in the mirror. So that gives you more of a reason to what? Smile. I love you guys. I hope that you are having a great day. Find those 3 things that you are grateful for on today and write them down, list them, comment them in the comment section, or you can go ahead and message us so that you can be on the live and share the 3 things that you are grateful for on today. But I hope that out of everything that I share with you today, you are grateful for the ability to still be able to smile. Yes. I love you. Have a great day. Shalom.